Mythical Pokemon have taken over the game. Pokemon like Arceus and Magiana are dominating the rank ladder right now. So today, I want to see if I can win without using these busted mythical Pokemon. Let's go. They have an Arceus. Is that... I don't even know what Arceus type that is. Is that Arceus Fairy it looks like? And a Groudon team. And then he's got Amoonguss, Incineroar, Raging Bolt, Chempal. So we can go fast, we can hit him hard. I hope that he leads with Groudon, because then with Tornadus we can go for Rain Dance on turn 1. What's he got? He's got Incineroar and Arceus. Okay, yeah, this is pretty manageable for us. We do have the Covert Cloak on our Tornadus, so we don't need to worry about Fake Out from this Incineroar. I will say we do need to worry about Dark type moves though. I know we're not going to get one-shot by this Incineroar, which is nice, but I also am a little bit worried. So I'm going to go for a Bleak Wind Storm on turn 1, and then I am going to hit a Terra Dark and an Astral Barrage. I want to just hit them nice and hard where it hurts. Let's see what he goes for. How much will Astral Barrage here do? I'm assuming about half to Arceus. That did not do as much as I thought it would. Bleak Wind did an okay amount as well. Let's see what he's going to go for. Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that's kind of bad for us. Flare Blitz, yeah. Calyrex might be going down here. Yeah, that's really bad. That's like really, really, really bad. Our plan here is going to be to switch into Zamazenta, and then we're going to have a little look in the back. See what Pokemon they could have in the back, and consider whether or not we want to go for an Iron Defense this turn. I'm thinking that we don't need to go for an Iron Defense. I'm going to make a little read. I'm going to say that Arceus goes for Protect here. We're going to Tailwind, and we're going to Body Press this Incineroar. He did not go for Protect on Arceus. Okay, what's he gonna go for? Is he stuck into Dazzling Gleam? Is he a Choice Specs Arceus? What is this? At least we got Incineroar down here. Now, let's see what he's gonna go for. Judgment, okay. How much will that do? Good survive by Tornadus. That's a good tank. I'm hoping he switches into Groudon right here, just so that we can use Rain Dance before our Tornadus goes down. Yeah, he did. That's good. That's extremely, extremely good for us. Now we can go for a Rain Dance. We are then going to go for a... I'm going to go for a Behemoth Bash into Arceus. Let's see if he can call my bluff. Will he go for Protect? Will he not? I hope he doesn't go for Protect with Arceus, because that would be really, really bad for us here. What we need to hope for is that we get the Rain Dance off, we take down the Arceus, he's trapped in Rain with his Groudon becomes a lot more useless, and then we can just win. Okay, he did not go for Protect. That's good. We go for Rain Dance. It's raining now. Behemoth Bash should knock out Arceus. Good. And now I'm assuming he's going to go for... He went for Fire Punch into Tornadus. We're fine. We're fine. We have, I think, 2 more turns of Tailwind. So we just need to try and win this game in those 2 turns and we'll be okay. I'm assuming their last Pokemon is also going to be Raging Bolt. That's fine for us, because right now, he hasn't used his Terra. That's the only thing that is bad for us right now. So I'm going to go for an Ivy Cudgel into this Groudon. And then I'm going to hit a Body Press into Groudon too. I want to take down this Groudon this turn, if possible. He's using his Terra. I'm going to assume it's Terra Grass, but I don't know what Terra Groudon players usually run. Okay, it's Terra Fire. We're fine. We're fine. It's over for you, my guy. Zamazenta hits it down to about half. And then Ogerpon's Ivy Cudgel is just going to delete Groudon. Yeah, it's over. The only reason I doubled into Groudon is just in case he went for Terra, and he went for something like Terra Grass, maybe Terra Water. I wanted my combination of Ivy Cudgel and Body Press to guarantee that Groudon went down. Now, we're in a situation where this Raging Bolt went for Thunderbolt. I am going to hit an Ivy Cudgel into this Raging Bolt, and then I am going to go for a Body Press. Body Press did quite a lot. Ivy Cudgel should get the knockout. It was close, it was close. Thunderbolt into Zamazenta. That's fine. Our Tailwind is gone, but we can just do the same moves again and win the game outright. There we go, the battle was cancelled and we'll want to know today. I don't have much to say about this game, but if you're enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing since I post content like this regularly and it really helps out the channel. They've got a Cresselia, a Kyogre, and Miraidon team. Okay, I don't fully understand this team, but we'll be fine against it. We will lead with Tornadus and and Calyrex. I'm going to lead with Calyrex. Zamazenta in the back. And then for the final Pokemon, I want Ogerpon. They're leading Cresselia and Kyogre. Is this going to be a slow Kyogre? Is he going to hit Trick Room here? Like, I don't really understand what the role of Cresselia is on this team. So I'm going to give it a little bit of respect. What we're going to do here is we're going to hit a Bleak Windstorm, and then we are also going to hit an Astral Barrage. We're just going to go full force from turn 1. Kyogre went for Protect. That's okay. Is he going to set up Trick Room? I really do feel like he's going to set up Trick Room. I'm hoping that we can take down this Cresselia before it can do whatever it's going to do. I don't want to think about this Pokemon. Okay, will Bleakwind knock out Cresselia? I'm hoping it does. I'm really hoping it does. That's so close. Okay, is he going to go for Trick Room? What the... What am I coming against? Oh my gosh. I should have went for Taunt. Our team is very fast as well. This is really tough for us right now. Okay, I think I found my play here. I'm going to switch Tornadus into Ogerpon here. And then I'm going to go for an Astral Barrage. And we just need to hope we don't get doubled into by the Cresselia and the Kyogre. We need to make sure that our Calyrex is alive and can take down this annoying ass Pokemon. Helping Hand, he's going to go for Water Spell here. So that's okay. Water Spell, we have Water Absorb. That's really good for us. And then he's going to bring our Calyrex down to 1 HP. Astral Barrage, please do a ton of damage. Please annoy the Kyogre. That's good. Cresselia does go down here, which is nice. And then we need to see which Pokemon they have in the back. It's now Miraidon time. Why do they have a slow Miraidon? Spiky Shield and Protect. Okay, we're just gonna hit a double Protect and just see what they're going for. They went for an Ice Beam, Electro Drift. Okay, how many turns of Trick Room do they have left? There's 2 more turns. Right here, I need to think about what Pokemon I need in the late game. I definitely need Zamazenta. Tornadus, I don't think I need it as much. It's a bit more expendable. I'm going to switch Ogerpon into Tornadus here. And then we are going to go for another Protect. We want to protect Calyrex again. Please give me a double Protect. If I get the double Protect here, we're in such a good situation. No, okay. Okay, Tornadus survives that. Volt Switch, okay. Into Calyrex. What Pokemon are they going to switch into now? We're going to understand what their final Pokemon is. I'm glad that Tornadus survived. I did not expect it to. Okay, it's Fluttermane. That's fine. I've got a bit of a plan. I have a plan. So, this is a fast Fluttermane as well. We're going to go back into Ogerpon here. We are going to set up a Tailwind with our Tornadus. And then we are going to protect Ogerpon this turn. Because, let's just check. It's the final turn of Trick Room. We're going to go for Tailwind. Make our Pokemon go extra fast, and then Protect. Hopefully Tornadus will go down here, and then we will have Ogerpon, Zamazenta to just blow through their team. Because after this, we should be faster than their Pokemon. Unless he goes for Trick Room again after this turn. Flutter went for Protect, okay. That's fine. We go for Tailwind here, and then Kyogre went for Ice Beam into my Zamazenta slot. That's about what I expected. The rain has now stopped, so that does mean the Kyogre is a bit more vulnerable. I'm not actually planning on attacking the Kyogre here. I'm a little bit worried that they're going to set up Trick Room with Fluttermane. So I'm going to go for a double into Fluttermane. We're going to Behemoth Bash, and we are going to Ivy Cudgel here. The reason we're doing this is just in case they have a Focus Sash. If they have a Focus Sash on their Fluttermane, and we only attack it with one move, we're kind of screwed. So let's double into this Fluttermane, make sure this Pokemon goes down, and make sure they don't get Trick Room up again. Because that would be absolutely terrifying. If they get up Trick Room again, we just lose the game instantly. They're going to invest their Terra. I'm hoping it's on Kyogre. Please be a Terra Grass Kyogre. Yeah, that's about what I expected here, because he's worried about Woodhammer from my Ogerpon. So we're going to go into the Fluttermane and put pressure on him there. Behemoth Bash. Nice, it didn't have Focus Sash. That's good to know. And it means that we get an extra hit into this Kyogre. Ivy Cudgel will do a little bit of damage. Not too sure how much. Yeah, a decent amount. They're going to go for Ice Beam. Can we take it? Nice, nice. That was a beautiful turn, actually. I'm going to go for Body Press into this Miraidon. I'm also going to go for Terra Water, Ivy Cudgel into this Kyogre. The reason we're using Terra Water is because Terra Water, Ivy Cudgel should knock out the Kyogre, and if the Miraidon goes for Electro Drift into my Ogerpon, I'm going down anyway, with or without Terra. We're already going to get knocked out by an Electro Drift. So we just want to guarantee the knockout on Kyogre, so that our Zamazenta is protected. We should be fine though. Body Press almost took out Miraidon. Ivy Cudgel should take out this Kyogre. Should. Nice. My assumption is that Miraidon is going to go for Electro Drift into this Ogerpon slot. Electro Drift into which slot? Into the Zamazenta slot. Okay, we survived that, so we're perfectly fine. If we didn't survive, we would still be okay. There we go, Miraidon's down. And we won the game. That team was honestly super weird. Looking back, I should have thought more about what the Cresselia could bring to the table, but seeing two relatively fast restricted Pokemon on a Trick Room team was just... I didn't even expect it. We did play around it pretty decently though. It's going to be a Groudon Miraidon team. So yeah, they're 100% going to set up Sun here. We're going to have Tornadus here, just to negate everything, you know. They've got Whimsicott that can set up Sun, they have Koraidon that can set up Sun. We want to lead with Tornadus, gain speed control, gain weather control. That's the most important thing for us here. We're going to also have Calyrex, and then in the back, I think I want Zamazenta. Zamazenta is always coming to every single game. I'm going to try Incineroar this game. I'm hoping they lead with Whimsicott and Koraidon. Something like that. Whimsicott and Miraidon. With Tailwind support, our Calyrex Shadow will outspeed this Miraidon. So I've got a little bit of a plan that we can do. We're going to go for Tailwind, just because I'm worried about their Whimsicott going for Tailwind. And then I'm going to go for an Astral Barrage. If he goes for Taunt, which he did, that's not the best for us, but hey, we're in a really bad situation anyway. Astral Barrage should do a decent amount of damage. It did it, yeah, did a good amount. This will bring our Calyrex down to Focus Sash. It didn't, okay. Now we're going to have to go for a Bleak Wind, of course. And I'm just going to Astral Barrage again. Make sure we do some sort of damage. Tailwind. What is their Miraidon going to do here? Calm Mind. You're getting greedy. You're getting greedy. Okay, this is a weird set. I don't understand it. But hey, let's see if we can take down this Miraidon. I hope so. I don't think that we're going to be able to take it down though. I don't think that Bleak Wind Storm will do enough damage. And it also missed, okay. Pretty unfortunate for us here. They're now going to bring in Chi-Yu. We still have one more turn of Taunt left. I'm going to switch into Incineroar here. I just want to bring him in. And then I'm also going to Astral Barrage. And we're just going to see what we can do. I do think that Incineroar should be insanely tanky here, especially with the Assault Vest item. They're going to use their Terra here. Is it going to be Terra Ghost Chi-Yu? Terra Fire? Terra on the Miraidon. Terra Fairy. Okay, they want to go for Dazzling Gleam. That's what they're going for here. Dazzling Gleam, yeah. Let's see how much damage it does to Incin. That was Calm Mind boosted, and it only did 80 damage. Assault Vest Incin is absolutely insane. Heatwave did 40 damage. We're in a decent spot. Right here, we're going to go for Tornadus, I think. We're going to go for a Fake Out into this Miraidon slot, and then I am going to go for a Tailwind on Tornadus and our team. We want to gain speed control after their Tailwind goes in 2 turns, and then we'll have 2 turns of Tailwind where they don't, where we have the advantage. They protected Chi-Yu. That's an amazing turn for us. We go for Fake Out into this Miraidon. We get Tailwind up. They flinch. We need to just go on the offensive here. We need to do some sort of damage. I'm going to Flare Blitz this Miraidon, and I'm going to go for a Bleak Wind Storm. I'm going to try and do some damage. Dazzling Gleam, please don't take us both down. Okay, Incineroar was able to survive, but it's going to go down next turn, and then it's going to be a 3v1. It's a little bit overwhelming for us. It's a tough situation to be in. I'm just trying to think about what they want to do in this situation. I'm just thinking, what would I do if I was them? My assumption is that they have Koraidon in the back, that they want to switch their Miraidon for their Koraidon, and they want to use Heat Wave or Overheat with Chi-Yu. That's my guess. We have 2 tons of Tailwind. Let's go for a Body Press into this Chi-Yu. They did not switch, okay. I really did expect the switch. It's still pretty dire for us, it's still very bleak. This guy has Overheat? Okay. Okay, I did not expect that at all. It's over, but let's just see how much damage Body Press does. I feel so dumb. Okay. I kind of forgot that I had Terra this whole time. If Terra fighting Body Press knocks out the Koraidon in this turn, then we could have won this game, I feel like. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself for that one. Let's see how much this does. Does this knock out, and did we just throw our final game? No, okay. Yeah, that's game, okay. I'm gonna take a 2-1 finish though. That game was tough, he played really well, and we didn't play our best, so we take it. I think we can both see that mythical Pokemon are not essential in this regulation. You can still use normal restricted Pokemon and find success. For some teams it will work, others may function better with a mythical Pokemon. If you want to see me use mythical Pokemon, click one of the 2 videos on screen right now and subscribe for more Pokemon content.